Okay, okay, great, awesome. Okay, sorry guys, there's some technical difficulty. Let's get started. Awesome. Hey guys, let me also turn on my virtual screen. And we have some technical difficulty today, but what it takes to bring in the best value for all of you guys, even if we're trying to switch our live stream platform, which didn't work, so I went back to my old one. Awesome. So let's get started. You can hear me, right? I think you can. Awesome. Okay. Hey guys, this is Dr. Nancy Lee. I help people to increase the income and do the work they love by becoming a product leader. And I've helped hundreds of people landing their dream PM job offer in big tech companies and also help them to get promoted as well. And today you're right place if you're also thinking about becoming a product leader, getting promoted, or in the process, trying to break into product management. And today we're going to solve lots of big pain points for all of the guys in terms of the confusions regarding product management, like product marketing and like product operations, and there's so many different types of product related roles. What are the differences and how would you be able to use the best part of the learning to achieve your career satisfaction as well. Okay, so and for people who is interested in my coaching program, you can go to this website drnancy.com to learn more about PM Accelerator. And let's get started regarding today's free coaching. I am going to show my screen. Let me know if you can see it. So we can see it here. Fantastic. Okay, great. So people who just joined us, please make sure to comment in the chat and saying where you from, what's your name, where you from, and also what's your goal for 2022. So comment on the chat. I'd love to hear from all of you guys. I also see people here. Hari is here. Judy is here. Venice, welcome. And Jashin is here, and Amram, welcome. Awesome. Okay, so yeah, come on the chat where you're from, what's your name, and also what your goal for 2022. I see Addie here. Yes, Addie is our current student inside the PM Accelerator. Welcome. I love everybody join here. And now let's get started by sharing my screen. So, slideshow mode. Today we talk about, are you confused about product manager, product owner, product marketer, and also product operations manager, different roles? And we are going to go through all the key topics today and also answer any remaining questions you have. Now, before we get started, I always love to share with you regarding the behind-the-scenes story so that you're able to use the same strategy as any of our student inside PM Accelerator to achieve your career satisfaction as well. And so, as I mentioned, I've helped hundreds of people to increase their income and also do the job they really love by becoming a product manager and also continue to get promoted as a product leader. And this is within our program, Aubrey, and it's one of our students. And so for people who is inside PM Accelerator, and you can learn more about his background through the Discord channel, and she wrote very comprehensive like a story regarding how exactly she made it happen in terms of landing 6 PM job offers, including Snapchat, Coinbase, and 4 startup offer. But here, I really want to tell you the behind-the-scenes story. Lots of people, the people getting fan offers every single day. But how did they make it happen? And usually people do not share with you. Maybe some of you guys also trying to find excuses. Maybe they have better background than me. No, actually, Aubrey has one of the biggest challenges herself. First of all, Aubrey's challenge is more around her years of experience. Lots of you guys may be like saying that, you know what? So she's able to join Coinbase and Snapchat was because she already had an APM title. But do you know that Aubrey's goal was to double her salary? Okay, so even if she had APM title, she's not able at the time. By the time, wasn't able to hit around like 300 grand, $300,000 per year salary at that moment. However, and when she reached out to all the company, people said, "Oh, you're entry level. You're not qualified for a very senior position. We cannot hire you." And especially the crazy part is when she interviewed with Coinbase. Coinbase basically saying that, "Oh, in the past, we only hire people with at least 3-year PM experience, and you will be barely being able to qualify to become a prime manager or even senior PM here. With your years experience, we have never hired someone like you. This cannot happen at all, and you're just too young for this." However, she had really great conversation with the recruiter. She said, "Why don't you give me a chance to interview with the company? I will show you if I really deserve it or not." And the recruiter said, "Even if you pass the interview, you're still not able to be qualified for senior PM position, given you only have 2 years experience out of college. You're way too young to make that much money. We cannot make it happen at all. You can try to interview, but we just can't do this. I haven't done this for anybody in the past." But guess what? She went to the final round interview anyway, knowing that they probably cannot make her the salary or the senior title she was looking for. But she did a kick-ass job. Everybody in the company and in the interview panel saying that she was the best candidate they've ever interviewed. And they made the exception and saying that she's actually qualified to be hired in the second band, which is like in Coinbase at different like levels of band. She was qualified for second band and qualified for like much higher salary. And same thing happened with Snapchat. As we all know, it's like Coinbase, because they were hit by the recent crypto crashes. So she decided to join Snapchat at the end. However, Snapchat was able to offer her the same type of salary as a FAANG company as well. So I want you guys to really think this as, how would you able to level up yourself as well? I know some of you guys saying, "Oh, I don't have enough experience," or someone maybe already have many years PM experience. Are you able to qualify yourself to a more senior position? Maybe if you already have, like, let's say 4 years or 5 years PM experience, how would you qualify yourself to be a director level? Okay, that's where we're teaching people inside PM, etc. And also, I want you guys to achieve the same outcome as well through the free weekly live training through YouTube. Okay, so now let me share with you regarding how we coach our students, and please use the same strategy to make it happen as well. Okay, and now let's continue. And first of all, when you get started, I want you guys to directly go to this website, drnancy.com/50FAANG, to download the free guide where you're able to use the 50 FAANG interview questions database to practice your upcoming interviews at FAANG companies or formula company, all the tier 1 companies. And the process of you being qualified for higher and senior position was being reflected through your interview. Okay, so use this system to do mock interview. Anybody in my program who is preparing for FAANG companies, I ask them to do at least 20 cases. And lately, actually last month, I was doing landing offer from Meta and like Amazon and those companies. I asked them to do 20, but they end up my student doing like 40 different cases. So I want you guys to at least do 20 as well, even if you're not inside my program. Okay, so here is the different cases you can use for you to do mock interviews. So go to this website, drnancy.com/50FAANG, to use the database and to get ready for your upcoming interviews as well. And now, anybody who wants to be coached by me for free through this Zoom call, and you can directly email my team at team@pmaccelerator.io, and she's going to give you the link to join the live to receive free coaching from me. Okay, so go to this website, go to this email and email my team. And at the same time, some of you guys also been asking, so how can I get selected, who get prioritized through free coaching from me? We may need to do things. 2 things. First of all, it's people who support nonprofit, and I'm a big believer of giving back. And every single year, I do one-on-one donation matches. So any dollar you donate to any of the top 3 nonprofit I support, I donate more than $1. So we do one-on-one donation matches. Whoever support nonprofit, you're getting like prioritized free coaching from me as well. And of course, and also people has most likes, comment, and shares of my YouTube channel and videos. Cool. Okay. And also anybody who is interested in becoming product manager and land your dream PM job offer, you can go to this website, drnancy.com/masterclass, to register for our free live masterclass and learn what's the most effective way to achieve your career satisfaction by becoming a product manager and also double your income and doing the job you're truly passionate about. Okay, so go to this website, drnancy.com/masterclass. And also want to remind everybody to go to those two groups, WeChat group and LinkedIn group, to scan the barcode and join those different groups to find your mock interview partners as well. Okay, and also like to show you guys regarding, even if I know lots of you guys heard that, well, recently lots of companies start to freeze hiring, yada yada, but there's still a lot of job openings and happening and people still landing offers. I want you guys to do not give up, do not get scared by the news. You just need to find out the cash cow business. And those are the offers our student received last week regarding the latest offers they had. There's still many different offers out there. I want you guys to focus on using the best strategies to make it happen. Okay, so now let's do this. And question, so this is the main topic today. What's the difference between product owner, product manager, and product marketing manager? Okay, so let me do this. Let me unshare my screen and go through this one by one and also see your questions. Feel free to put more questions in the chat as well. I can see the chat from both LinkedIn and also YouTube. Awesome. So to answer the first question from Malo talking about the differences. Okay, so first of all, the difference between product owner and product manager is that product owner is more working with engineering team and through the agile process. Now, product manager more see things like end to end, and product manager usually they're responsible for not only developing the product, but also responsible for the GTM strategy, maybe training the sales team and the entire life cycle of the product. So as a product manager, you're required to master more broader skills as a product owner. But in lots of companies, they mess up the names regarding product manager and product owner. So you need to read the job description to learn more of the differences. Okay, now let's also talk about the differences between product manager and also product marketing manager. Okay, so product marketing manager, they have 70% similarity between product manager and product marketing manager. And let's talk about the 70%. Okay, the 70% are the product marketing manager focus on the front end product management. Front end means talking to customers, customer persona, and messaging what they're looking for. And also, they're also responsible for training the sales teams or collaborating with the sales teams and until they are successfully being able to sell the product and also bring the product to the hands of the customers. You can see them as a front end of product management. Now, what is the general product manager? What's the 30% difference? Okay, the 30% difference are people who are product managers are the ones who work with engineers and designers to develop the technology product. And those 30% actually requires a lot of like work in terms of, hey, throughout the entire agile process, and engineers might have some pushbacks in, some requirement cannot be done. And then you need to negotiate with the engineering team and really understand the true challenges. Is it truly that some requirement cannot be done, or is there any alternative solutions? You don't need to have like technical background to become a product manager, but you need to have the confidence being able to talk to engineers and make decision for them or guide them to make decision. And you just need to ask the right questions from your engineering team. Okay, so when we talk about, Meryl also asked a question regarding project manager. Okay, so what is the project manager? Project manager, you can see them as the COO product. Product manager are the CEO of the product. Okay, so as a CEO product, we drive the vision, the roadmap, working with entire team. It's just like, it's very fun. Seriously, feels like CEO, but you don't do fundraising part of a CEO. So you do everything about product. Now, as a project manager, which is equivalent of COO or product, which means they run the entire scheduling of the product. They want to make sure the communication between different teams is very smooth. Project manager also track the budget, and product manager, I manage budget, but project manager like watch and also like track the budget. In the past, when I worked for Verizon, I was responsible for the capital budget, which is above $100 million per year. So as a product manager, we want to understand how to allocate the budget, where things are going with different kind of budget. But we have a project manager helping us to track it, understand where things are going. So that's the differences. One is really understand strategically the vision of the product. The other one is more operational, making sure communication is smooth. Both of them playing a very important role within big tech company. Now, and also product operations manager. Product operations manager are something very new and unique to some companies. For example, one of students joined Uber as a product operations manager. Product operations manager more focused on how would you deliver the product to the hands of customers. And also they are, you can see them as external facing product managers. In Uber, it's crazy. I was enjoying Uber, but Uber didn't have the big tech way that to organize their product. They do not really write requirement in the department he joined. So when he joined, he started to have organization overhaul for Uber, and he started to set up the process in terms of, hey, interviewing customers, writing requirements, and then passing the requirement to the engineering team. He is a product operations manager. He mainly works with the customers. Now, what is the product manager in Uber is doing? Product manager in Uber is mainly doing internal product management. They're working with internal stakeholders, internal engineering team, everything internal. So therefore, they are more internal as a product manager in Uber, and also operations manager in reality are closer to the customers. So one internal and one external. So think about what you are interested if you want to join Uber. However, for non-Uber companies, there's no product operations team in general. They usually, product manager is responsible end-to-end process, working with engineers, that's internal, and also working with customers, and that's external. Okay, so more end-to-end process in different companies. So therefore, before you apply for any companies, and try to talk to people inside the company to understand the differences, and also read the job description clearly to understand the huge differences between different title, different role for very different companies. Okay, so let me go to the next question. Are you guys, for people who join us live, comment on the chat, are you interested in product manager or product marketing manager or project management position? And comment on the chat, or you currently is a product manager or project manager with different roles I just mentioned. Come on the chat. I love to learn about your background. And now let me share my screen again. Next question from Shama said, it is possible, am I sharing my screen? Oh, yes, I am. Great. It is possible to get into Meta and Google as a product manager if a person is from physics background and have no work experience in any field. Okay, good question. Here's the thing. Are you saying that you're fresh graduate? Yes. If you are fresh graduate with no work experience at all, even if your degree was in physics background, you can still join like Meta and Google, because they have those like APM and RPM type of program. And currently, I believe Meta already opened the RPM application. You should submit your application as soon as possible. Actually, next week, I'm going to publish a new video regarding the timing of becoming a product manager. So timing is everything, okay? You do not miss the boat. But the short answer to this is yes, even if it's from physics background, you should apply for APM, RPM program, especially you have no work experience at all, okay? So next question, Saha said, I have very little knowledge about IT. So how do I transition into the PM job? Very good question. Okay, so our philosophy inside the PM Accelerator is that you need to learn it before you make it. Even if you don't have IP like tech background, you just need to learn how to gain the tech background. Now, specifically, what you need to do is that you don't know tech, please learn about tech. So there are recommended free training for tech courses in some of my videos. One of the videos is called do you need tech background to become product manager? You should search, do you need tech background to become product manager on my YouTube channel? Or search those keywords, tech background product manager, Dr. Nancy Lee, you can find this video. And in the description of this video, and I have the recommended technical courses. And I also have another video with top 20 interview questions in Google, and in the description of that video, there's also recommended tech courses. So if you don't know about what is technology, what is software, please learn about this first. But doesn't mean that you need to be a software engineer. Okay, you just need to know enough to be dangerous so that you're able to communicate with engineers and really challenge their status quo. Sometimes they like to push back. Well, people have different personalities. They like to push back. So if you know technology or know how things work in a high level, you know how to communicate with them. You also gain lots of respect from your engineering team. Okay, next question. Victoria, how to enroll your PMA program? Yes, here is how you enroll PM Accelerator. You go to this website, drnancyley.com/masterclass, to learn for free first, and where I tell you how to land your dream PM job offer and thrive in 60 days, even if you don't have the confidence, tech degree, or PM experience. Okay, so at the end of Masterclass, I am going to show you regarding the selection process of joining the program. So make sure to take lots of notes. I have people actually taking our Masterclass and directly landing like 5 interviews by applying the same strategy in the Masterclass, okay? And I want you guys to immediately attend this Masterclass and start learning for free, okay? I have lots of free coaching. I want you guys to start learning for free immediately. If you're interested in our paid program inside PM Accelerator, you can submit the application and see if you're qualified. And now, next question, Smith said, how can I improve my resume and LinkedIn? Very good question. So I have free training, and I can also review your resume and LinkedIn live on the free live coaching on YouTube as well. You can email my team, I can bring you up, but at the same time, let me show you how things work. Where's my deck? One sec. I'm going to share you my screen regarding a free training we had. Okay, let me share you my screen. Okay, here's Miss. So you asked this question regarding how to improve your resume and LinkedIn. Go to my channel, Dr. Nancy PM Accelerator, come here, which is right, where's my, this is must watch video regarding the PM resume tips and different PM keywords you need to use to put on your resume. So here's what you need to do. Number one, go to those videos where you're able to download the free template you're able to use for your resume. And Killer PM, my Killer PM resume template has been used by 7,000 product managers so far, okay? And they use this to land the dream PM job offer. I believe you should use the same methodology as well. So go to the description of this video and click here and use the template to create your Killer PM resume as well. And the website is loading very slowly. It should show up. Interesting, still loading. But anyway, so go to this website, drnancyley.com/PM resume. You're able to download the template. Yeah, it's right here in this site. So it was loading a little bit slow. It's right here. Now, the next part about LinkedIn is that For LinkedIn, you also need to hit those PM keywords, which is in a different video, right? So basically, you copy paste your resume to LinkedIn, and also make sure both LinkedIn and resume hitting those keywords. I cover all the keywords in this video as well. Must have PM resume keywords leading to PM interviews and offers. Yes, this is what you need to do. Now let me go back to the next question. Did I miss one? Interview tips for product behavioral and design questions. Very good question. Okay, so for product design question, here is what we suggest you to do. You need to use the modified circles framework, which is a two-sided marketplace framework. So in the original circles framework, I don't suggest you to use the original one because it's only include one-sided marketplace. In the process, we teach you here, we teach you how to use the two-sided marketplace framework. What do I mean by two-sided marketplace? Which means using one of the video as an example, the live cases I did in the past. So go to this video, one of the most watched videos in my channel. And right here. This one, the best product manager case interview sample answers, design Uber app for people with disability. Okay, so two-sided marketplace, what I mean is that there's an Uber app, there's a driver, there's also the riders, right? So that's two-sided marketplace. And then you prioritize multiple times and to understand which part of the sub-segmentation you design, what's the pain point, and prioritize again regarding the pain point. So make sure to go to this video and give lots of thumbs up. I have 711 likes, and give more likes, the more likes the better. Okay, many likes, and also share the video with any aspiring product managers who is in the process cracking the FAANG interviews. And the other question is regarding behavioral interview. So I am going to film another video teaching you guys how to do behavioral interview. And actually, there are many different, there's sample answers from me already regarding the behavioral interview. So you go to this playlist, and I have so many sample answers regarding, hey, how to become an outside product manager. Sorry, wrong playlist. And this one, I believe is this one. I refilm videos right here, right? How to launch a product from concept to execution. This must ask interview questions. I have so many sample answers here. Make sure to watch this, okay? And in these videos, I give you specific framework regarding how would you launch a product from scratch, and they would definitely ask you this question. And this framework has also been used by thousands of product managers. I want you to use the same methodology to land your dream PM job offer as well. Make sure to give us like 213 likes already. Love this. Awesome. So let me go back to the slides. Did I miss this? Priya said, would you please share all things related to breaking into PM role? Okay, great. This is a very loaded question, and I have a video regarding 9 steps breaking into PM, even if you have no experience. Let me show you here. There are, let me show you YouTube channel first. First of all, go to this YouTube video and nine steps to become a product manager with no product management experience. Okay, so go here and learn about the 9 steps. This also has auto timestamp. That's awesome. And in summary, what you need to do if you want to break into product management, number 1 is that you need to create a product portfolio. Okay, so product portfolios help you to gain product management experience. Number 2, you also need to learn in real life how to build a product, because you cannot fake it. You will get fired in this economic environment. Lots of companies doing restructuring and firing people, laying off people. If you don't know how to do your job, you are the first person getting cut. Okay, so therefore the number 2 step is you need to learn how to build the product, especially using the real life case studies. This is theoretical learning. We're gonna learn how to do it. And it's also someone who decided, okay, we have done this before in this company, in this kind of scenario for this kind of product. You learn the second way by gaining the hands-on experience, learning how to build a product, so which is combining product portfolio, learning, and also executing by building it together using a portfolio. Okay, so number 3, regarding break into PM, you also need to do evaluation to understand how much of your past experience is relevant to product management. If they're relevant, you need to tell stories to show the relevancy. If they're not relevant at all, you need to be able to defend yourself. People say, hey, have you worked with engineers before? Let's say you have never touched engineer in your whole life at all. You never talked to them, which I don't think so. You should talk to some of the engineers in the past. Let's say you never even talked to engineers, no engineering friends, nothing happened in your life, right? And then you should be able to defend yourself, saying that, well, even though I haven't interacted with engineers before, but I took lots of training regarding systems design, how things work for big tech company. And here's examples regarding demonstrating you are understanding how software work. Okay, so inside the PM Accelerator, we have the system design training. You can also learn system design and also technical concept in multiple of my videos. As I mentioned earlier, one of the videos is about, do you need technical background to become a PM? The description has a lot of free resources to learn technical skills as well. Okay, now, after you have those 3 steps, step 4 is being able to really talk about your experience in those behavior interview. All right, so learning inside PM Accelerator, we teach a framework called GRIL framework. In the future, I'm going to make a video regarding what is GRIL framework. It's very powerful. Also, not only they use the GRIL framework in the interview, they also use the GRIL framework in real life when they communicate with other people, which is basically how would you be able to tell your super impacting stories using the GRIL framework. So at here, we call it Dr. Nancy Lee's Holy Grail framework. And then step 6 is you need to be able to crack the product design interview. People will ask you, so design an app for a museum or design a bridge for the blind people. So the many different challenging product design cases, you need to do it and have a short and sharp, concise answer within 45 minutes. So therefore, I want you guys to totally get prepared for those upcoming interviews, okay? And finally, you also need to have a killer PM resume to become the number 1% candidate on top of all the thousands of resumes the recruiters have received, so that you're able to get opportunities to represent yourself and also start to show your potential to become a PM. Okay, so that's everything about breaking into product management, and follow those steps, you're able to make it happen as well. If you're interested in how to get custom coaching from me and my team to become a PM, you can go to this website, drnancy.com, to learn more. Okay, and so let me go to next question. What is my next question? Okay, I believe those are all the questions we have. Let me check. Okay, if any other questions, please comment on the chat. And if anybody wants to do a mock interview, please email my team and you're able to do mock interview with me for free. We should love to help out, make sure everybody is able to achieve the same outcome. And okay, here is the opportunity for you to do a free mock interview. Feel free to email my team. Let me see, do you have more questions? And very cool. Thank you, Ismail. Welcome. Awesome. Cool. So it looks like we don't have more questions. In that case, I am going to close today's live webinar. Yes, Ismail, yeah, go to my YouTube channel to study for free. Okay, those resources have been used by thousands of product managers managing the Dream PM job offer. I believe you can make it happen as well. If anybody want to up their game by joining FAANG companies, even if you already have a few years experience, you learn what's the best way to answer those questions in a short and concise way. Okay, so please go start learning for free today. Awesome. Okay, great. So great to have all of you guys, and And tune in next week when we go live to give you free coaching as well. And feel free to submit your request to my team to do free mock interview with me. Awesome. Okay, so this is Dr. Nancy B. I'm going to see you next time. Bye.